Hey, this is Kristen from Wicked Goodies. In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to make garter belts out of white and dark modeling chocolate. I also have some tips on how to pipe with melted chocolate. Begin by rolling out the modeling chocolate and forming it into a long strip. This decoration can be wrapped around any sized cake tier. Simply measure the length of each garter belt to match the circumference of the cake. Remember that you can always repurpose your modeling chocolate scraps if you ball them up and seal them into a bag. Using FMM cutters, cut the edges of the modeling chocolate strip into a lacy design. Be gentle with the chocolate so that it does not rip. Remember to clean out the cutter between each cut and to line it up each time so that the pattern remains fluid. You can emboss and add embellishments to the modeling chocolate at this point. Here I'm using a tiny plunger cutter to make holes around the edges of the lace. Wrap the garter belt around the cold frosted cake and adjust its position by sliding it around on the buttercream. Here is a look at the dark chocolate version of these garter belts using a different FMM cutter. Now I'm piping trim onto the modeling chocolate with melted chocolate, using a turntable to keep the round cake in motion. See below this video for links to my tutorials on how to make piping cones, as well as how to write with melted chocolate. It's trickier to pipe onto the side of a cake. If the chocolate is too thin, it can be thickened by seizing it just slightly. To seize it, mix in a drop or two of water or sugar syrup. If the melted chocolate is too thick to begin with, it can be thinned with a little vegetable oil. Every kind of chocolate is different, so you have to do this by feel. To pipe pearl dots vertically onto the side of a cake using melted chocolate, pump the bag once, then encircle each dot with a spiral motion. That will help prevent tails from forming. To pipe stitches, begin by adding one side of the stitch. Finish by adding the other side of the stitch, angling the bag differently this time. The trick to piping with melted chocolate is to make patterns that are easy to pump out. Pull the bag away swiftly to prevent the chocolate from running or dripping. You will get the most consistent results if you use the same motions of the wrist every time.